So Lil Nas X may have gotten himself hexed, but let's talk about how spiritually his life became vexed. Let's discuss. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Beasley here. I hope you all are staying cool, calm, and collected out there. So, random, very out of this world, out of left field topic today. I want to talk about how Lil Nas X was seen walking through the street.
Nah. Hey, don't be late to the party tonight.
Where at?
You know where it's at. Nah, go ahead, babe. Nah. Go ahead, babe. Nah. Didn't I tell you to put the phone down? Uh-oh, somebody's gonna have to pay for that. Da. Hey, for everybody coming to the party. La. Yes, I am serving you. I am serving you. And you better be at that party tonight. Oh, yes. Yes. Yes, get my good side. Every side. Yes. Boom, cat towel. Sean Bankhead taught me that one. Hey! Woo! Batty boy, won't you give it to me, baby? Batty boy, won't you give it to me, baby? That's gonna be a beautiful sunrise. Give me that phone so I can throw it.
Now, y'all, before I get into the nitty-titty, I want to talk about how... Look at the way Lil Nas X was walking. Look at that walk. Let me see you walk. His boots were on the damn ground. Like, that was a walk. That was a Naomi Campbell walk. That was a walk Tyra Banks would be proud of, baby. He walking like he's on cycle 10 of America's Next Top Model. Y'all, also, I laughed my ass off when Azalea Banks tweeted about it, and she literally said, "At least my bitch panties was clean and fresh." Y'all can laugh all you want to, but my daughter coochie clean. You know, Azalea is the troll mother to one troll, Lil Nas X. Now, you guys, I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw this, I thought this was just like one of his many antics. We haven't talked about Lil Nas X in a very long time, and I thought this was another thing to get his name back on the line. Coupled with the fact that in that video, I truly thought the person filming him was like one or two of his friends. Like, it looked like a stunt that was set up. And then on top of that, off screen, he allegedly, supposedly got arrested, but yet there's no police records or a mugshot in sight. And then on top of that, they said that he allegedly fought a police officer. The officers arrested him, took him to the hospital released him, and then they put him in jail. But like I said, there's no recollection of any of this. So I really thought it was a scheme that Todd set up to come at us with the bullshit. But at the same time, you guys, I remember in a video last year, it really gave that he was on something. In that video, he was talking about his music and how he's gonna come back to us with his bullshit. And it really just gave that he was just higher than a Cuda Brown.
Hey guys, don't look at my furniture-less house. But I want to say, because I don't want you guys to feel like I'm being flaky and very all over the place, but I was for a long time, you know. These last few years were pretty difficult for me. They have been pretty difficult for me, and I'm just now like arriving to this place of feeling confidence in myself and what I'm doing, and I'm trying to make sure I put intention towards my music and my vision and the creativity of it all. And most of all, I really want to make sure I have fun this time around. I don't think I got to have as much fun during the Montero era because I was more overly focused on, I don't know, making sure the songs did well than making sure I was like having fun doing, you know, shit, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying I didn't have any fun. I had some fucking fun, okay? But I want this time around to be even more fun, and I want to be like even more full of joy, and I want to be even more full of love, and I want to go out here in this fucking world, and I want to wave my fucking hands in the sky and move about freely. And that's what the fucking Dream Boy era is gonna be. Hotbox is coming next. Fairly soon. I'm not going to give you guys a date. I'm going to announce it when I announce the date, okay? But I need you guys to stick beside me. We are fucking coming. Monterrey, we are fucking coming. I have the fucking songs. I have the fucking music. I have the fucking vision. You guys need to sit patiently. You've waited this far. We've waited this long. Let's fucking keep going. Let's make this shit fucking happen, okay? I love you guys so much. I'm finna do my fucking shit. I'm finna do my shit. Trust. Okay, bye.
Now, when we talk about drug use, I have to say allegedly, but the way he be carrying on and acting, it just gives Tina Tyrant. Now, if you guys don't know what Tina is very prevalent in the gay community. Tina is basically methamphetamine, basically meth with a dash of cocaine. And the gays tend to do it during like proclivities, sexual activities, circuit parties, you name it. Now, I'm not gonna say it was exactly Tina that he was on, but the way he was just like tooting around, tooted up, and just booted, I'm just like, it just gave Tina Tyrant. Now, my old gays, you know what a Tina Tyrant is. But the sad thing is, when it comes to drug use, Lil Nas X isn't too unfamiliar with drug use. Now, I'm not saying that he's been doing drugs his whole life. I feel like when he came into the industry, that's when he got into the drug use, because drug use is very heavy in the industry, especially in these industry parties, especially in these Diddy parties. But his mom struggled with a very, very strong, long battle with addiction. Now, it wasn't really disclosed what she was on, but I would never forget a video leaked of her being homeless on the street. And the sad thing is about addiction is hereditary. Now, I'm not gonna spill all my tea, but I will say that a good portion of my family does struggle with addiction, and addiction runs really deep in the black community, but it's not really spoken on. Like, it was mainly prevalent in like the 80s and the 90s, but now in modern day, the drug use is kind of swept under the rug unless it's like legit in your face. Addiction, depression, mental issues, you name it, it is all hereditary, and it's sadly passed down unless you're that person that breaks the cycle and really just gets the help that you need to not pass that shit down. But y'all, we have to seriously talk about deeper issues with this. For one, the lack of artist development. And I mean that by no one really prepares you as an artist, as a celebrity, for the downfall and the flop era. Like, nobody prepares you for the come down from the high, because another thing you can get addicted by is fame. You can get addicted to fame, and you can get addicted to the dopamine you feel from fame. And when you are on the decline from that fame, you end up trying to chase that dopamine high, that fix, in other ways. And the best way to chase that high is by getting literally high. Like, I have empathy for him because he's young, and that come down from fame is also the same as a trip, like a metaphorical drug trip, because you're on a high with that fame, but that come down literally feels like you're close to an overdose. But to discuss the more deeper elephant in the room, Lil Nas X sold his soul. He sold his soul in front of us. He literally thought selling his soul was going to take him to the next level, which for a lot of people in the industry, it did take him to that next level, but you could only be in that level so far. You could only give so much and stay up there for so long. I will never forget and forgive him for putting out that Montero song. Now, the Montero song on its own was a nice song. However, the video and the rollout with the devil shoes that allegedly had blood in them, and like him twerking on the devil in hell and literally killing the devil and taking over the devil in hell, it was just like, imagery or not, it was a bunch of bullshit. Demonic bullshit. And one thing that really pissed me off, there was like a lot of people in the LGBT and the gay community defending that shit. I'm sorry, there's no defending that shit. Like, he was literally selling his soul in front of our eyes, and God went ahead and waxed that ass. Now, a lot of people were actually cool with that demonic, devil-worshipping Montero rollout bullshit, but the thing that really like turned the tide in his career and also his support was he tried to come out the next year after that whole entire album and make Christian music. And God and the masses and me were like, oh no, bitch. Now, I don't know everything about God, but I believe in God. And the one thing I was always taught about God was the fact that he will forgive you. Like, you can literally crash all the way out, but if you get some clarity and wake up and ask for forgiveness, he will always take you back. Now, I don't know his beliefs or his walk with God, because everybody's relationship with God is different. But it's the sheer fact that you did all that demonic, devil-worshipping Montero BS, but yet you came back and legit started to make a mockery out of God and Christianity and Christian music. Whether y'all want to admit it or not, God gave him a grand opportunity to come out and really live and achieve his dreams. Like, when he first started out in this thing, he did low-key country music and he was marketed towards kids. But instead of staying on his genuine path and really just going through the process, he decided to take the easy route and lean more into the dark bullshit unapologetically. And it's like, you legit flipped your blessings from God for a gift that came straight from hell. But now you come back to the light, make a mockery of it, and now you're sent back to the dark, in the deep dark. But all spiritual stuff aside, I actually also watched Storm Monroe's video on Lil Nas X. Now, Storm Monroe does have industry connects, so take it with a grain of salt, but I definitely believe what Storm Monroe said. He basically said that Lil Nas X is literally broke, on the verge of really being broke, living out of Airbnbs, and then on top of that, on the verge of being dropped from his label. And I definitely believe that because, for one, he hasn't had a hit since Montero, since that song. I believe his album actually did well, but Montero, from what I remember, was the last hit song he put out. And since we're in a recession, these labels are now completely unforgiving. Like, if you could be on a high, like a high, doing really well with your music, but one flop will make you drop from the top. For example, Cardi B. Now, Cardi B, I get on her ass a lot, but she waited too long to put out another album, and now, music-wise, she has completely lost the plot. And I can definitely tell, just by looking at the whole entire landscape of her career, that her low-key, allegedly pregnant ass is on thin ice like Kelly Price. And then on the other hand, we have Tyler, who low-key is an industry plant and was literally propped up to quote-unquote replace Rihanna, but now homegirl is flopping out of nowhere, and it's to a point where they cut her budget so bad that she can't even get her hair done.
I have to style my own hair because the budget. So I have to I'm gonna try to curl a few pieces and then see if I can spread it out or something. But hopefully, the only thing I'm hoping is that it doesn't look empty on stage, because I have a whole light behind me. So
baby, I definitely believe that Lil Nas X's money is probably looking a little funny, and you not really having a good chunk of money can also lead to you having like a good breakdown like we just saw him in the street. But on one other hand, Lil Nas X is known for being a troll, and in order to get back in the good graces, I don't really put it above him doing a public humiliation ritual. Now, humiliation rituals are a conspiracy. I definitely believe they're real, because the crazy, most out of left field shit that these celebrities do, I'm just like, But baby, Miss Lil Nas X, if this was all for publicity, your ass can stay hexed. But if this is a true, serious cry for help, then my heart really goes out to Lil Nas X, and I hope that he can potentially come back to the light. But yeah, y'all, this is all I have to give. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this whole entire Lil Nas X situation. Like, do you guys think this is real, or do you think this is just another stunt for the kids? But those are my views. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna come back to you guys with some more content.
Yeah.